accessing and understanding legislation is something that people are often a little bit nervous about, but it's important to understand legislation as it can give us some really good guidance in our day-to-day work as a sales rep or a property manager. Quite often you might think to yourself, oh gee, someone's just given notice to break a lease, and ask the person next to you, what's the rules around that? When you can actually just look it up in the legislation yourself and ensure that you know the exact answer every single time. So today we're just going to have a quick look at how to access legislation and the quickest ways of doing that. Now, we're blessed with having an abundance of websites now that enable us to be able to access legislation, and there's both federal and state sites that allow us to do that fairly quickly. We're going to run through a short example here on how to do that. So you can either go directly to websites such as AusLit, or you can use your Google and type in AusLit in your Google bar to access that, as you can see. Once we click on those sites and are taken to them, you'll find that you can easily choose legislation, usually from an alpha list of what you want to access. But you'll find that legislation provides a very valuable framework for us to understand exactly what we need to know. The value of accessing legislation through the internet is you're always going to be accessing the latest version of the Act. Acts do change quite regularly to cater for things that are going on in the local community or perhaps changes in practices. So don't always just take the time of printing it out and keeping that copy for 3 years. Learning quick steps here and even bookmarking it in your computer can be a really accurate and easy way to access legislation that you need to know to do your job right every time.